For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we are going to be going over the cheapest and fastest way to get training. Now the training market has been absolutely plummeting recently. We can now get training at around a 2 or 3 CPT, and I'm going to show you guys the best filter and prices to snipe these cards at. Now obviously, as we get into the video, if you do enjoy the content, scroll down and leave a like, and if you're new around here, I do post videos every single day showing you how to build your ultimate team with strategies and tips just like this. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and let's start it off with the first filter that I want to overview. Now the first overall grouping and first filter that I want to talk about are going to be 91 overall players, and we are going to try and snipe these cards at 20k or under. Now getting these cards at 20k or under will give us a 3 CPT, which is incredible right now, and to snipe these cards, there's a couple of filters that I want to show you guys. The first one is going to be simply going down by NFL draft pass. As you guys can see, these cards are currently selling for just over 20k, and there is a lot of activity on this filter. So simply refresh on this, and it is going to be very, very common for you to see a new card getting posted up. And if a new card gets up for 20k or less, you buy the card and you quick sell them for trading. As you can see, Dan Arnold right here at 20.2. We're going to be a second too slow on that purchase right there, but I don't like Dan Arnold anyways. If you guys are Saints fans, you guys know he dropped the touchdown in the game against the Rams in the playoff. Let's move on to another filter to check right here. We're going to go down by Series Redux, and on this filter, we're going to quickly take a look and see if there's any cards up for 20k or under that are 91s. It doesn't look like we're seeing any right here on the buy now section, and since we know that, and we also know there's not only 91 overall players on this filter, we need to go by newest. So simply go by newest right here and refresh on this filter. There's going to be quite a bit of activity. As you can see, there's 91s at like 22k. All it really takes is someone to get a JJ Watt, get a Reggie Wayne, and put him up on the auction block at a lower price than those cards, and he'll be perfect when it comes to sniping training. So refresh on this one, and if you want some training points in kind of low volume and you don't want to spend a whole ton of coins, this is going to be a good filter for you, as these cards are only selling for 20k and you only want to buy them at that price. So go by Redux and go by NFL Draft Pass, and you can get some pretty solid snipes when it comes to the 91 overalls. So moving right along here, we are also going to be sniping 93 overall players, and you guys want to buy these cards at a price of 40k or under to ensure you're getting a nice 3 CPT. Now there's a lot of filters to take a look at when it comes to these 93s, and let's get into filter number 1. And now for filter number 1, we are going back to the well. We are going back to the NFL Draft Fast filter. As you guys can see, there's a card for 40.6 on our first refresh. We're half a second too slow, but you guys can see there's a lot of activity on the draft filter. All we're going to do is refresh on this one, and there's a lot of players getting posted up very, very frequently. There's cards getting posted up every couple of seconds here. So if you see a card for 40k or less on this filter that's a 93, buy the player and quick sell him for a nice CPT. Now otherwise, there's a few other filters to look at that I'll show you guys right here. Now additionally, another one to check right here is going to be Team of the Week. Now Team of the Week has actually been a solid filter for me. There's a lot of activity on this one. As you guys will see, the filter is basically full, so you are going to find some snipes fairly frequently. Now step number 1, like I showed you guys with the Redux filter, is we firstly want to scroll down and see if there's any 93 overalls at 40k or under. It doesn't look like there's any just yet as we scroll down right here, but the reason I'm doing this is to make sure we didn't miss out on any earlier snipes. So I don't see any cards up at that price, and now that we know that's the case, we go by newest and we refresh on this filter. All we want to see is a 93 up for 40k or under. There's a Baker at 45, so a little bit out of the price range right there. Obviously, if you want to cave and you want to spend a little bit more on some training, it's not the end of the world. You can buy it like 42 or 43, and there's really no wrong doing that, as you're only technically losing out on a couple thousand coins, but I do want to give you guys the best possible price points to buy at. Now additionally, Series Redux, another thing we can check, we're going to use the same strategy we just did. Start it off by going by buy now price, scroll down to ensure we're not missing out on any good deals. We're looking for 93s right here. I don't see any just yet, and I don't see any under the price point, and now that we know that's the case, we simply go by newest and we refresh on this filter right here, waiting for a 93 at 40k or under. Those are really going to be my favorite filters when it comes to sniping some training. You can also quickly look at out of position, take a quick check right here. There is potential that there could be an out of position card right here, but to be honest, this isn't going to be the best filter. Sometimes LT is up for super cheap, sometimes Mike Evans is up for super cheap, but I don't see any good snipes right there. Now in my opinion, I would say my 2 favorite filters right here are probably both of these draft filters. What I'd recommend you do is maybe flip between 90 to 91 and 92 to 93, as there is quite a bit of activity on these right here, and if you do want to spend a little bit more on some training, you can buy a card at 44k, and it's not like you're getting a terrible deal. We're really only losing out on a couple thousand coins, so 93s and 91s, those are the move. and you guys can utilize the filters I just showed you to get the cheapest training possible. And now at the end of the video here, let's rip all the training we did just get on the training variety pack. This is actually a very fun pack in the game right now, and as we do a little bit of math and we open this pack up, this pack is only costing us 2,000 training points, which if we relate that to coin value, since we're already getting our training, we know we're getting training at around a 3 CPT. So that essentially means we're only spending 6,000 coins every single time we open this up, which is a very inexpensive pack to open up. A lot of the pulls you'll get out of here are going to be going for more than 6k when we average it all up. Of course, you can get some really good pulls, you can get some LTDs, you can get some high legend players, but even these team of the week players, now not this 84 overall, but if we got like an 87, an 88, that would be selling for more than 6k, and it would mean we're profiting on this pack. Now this training variety pack, I would say it is profitable right now. We are going to be getting a 92 Chandler Jones out of it. We'll save that card and sell him off, but I would say this pack is fairly profitable right now. Now it's not a guarantee. I feel like I kind of have hot streaks and I have cold streaks on this. Sometimes I get like a bunch of high legends, and then sometimes I'm getting like 1,000 coin quick sells. If you would want a video where I open like 500,000 coins worth of training points on this, leave a like down below if you would be interested in that. Obviously, I would also recommend you guys check on these superstar KO missions, because sometimes you can get some free players in there which are going to be not cards, so you can't sell them off, but you can quick sell them blue Redux for a 90 Mark Andrews. We will take that card as well. But like I was saying, boys, if you are interested in that, you can go by Series Redux and take a look at what the mission is. Now the mission is going to change, I believe, every single week, and it's going to alternate between a free player and I believe for some cred in the yard. So if you have a free player option, I would honestly recommend you guys grind out the missions. They're not going to be that hard, and as the year continues to progress, we can actually get some really good cards out of there that are starting to be higher overalls. The overalls are going up. I believe it's like 94s or 95s, so even if you have a lower overall team, the player could honestly start for you, or you could get a solid amount of training by simply going through your superstar KO. But that is basically going to do it for me, boys. Let's open up a few more of these packs at the end of the video right here. Curious what you guys think about your team and how they're going to be doing on draft night coming up very soon. I'm hoping that the Saints try and find a corner. I feel like that's actually a major need on the team right now. Corner would be nice, maybe linebacker could be solid. I don't expect us to go QB, and I don't really have any other really big positions of need on the offense in my personal opinion. I hope we go wide receiver later on in the draft, but I'm hoping corner or maybe someone in the linebacker group in round number 1. 3 more packs before we sign out in the video. Can we get a little bit glitchy in the final 3 packs? We got a couple of solid pulls so far in the video. A 92, a 90, we cannot complain about that at all. We honestly might make some coins off these. One more good pull and we are definitely in the profit. 82 Joe Schobert. That is not what you want to see out of the trading variety packs, but like I said, they're really cheap to open up right now. So if you're interested in trying these out, be sure to do so. One final pack. Let us see what we can end it off on. Hopefully it's going to be someone solid. But yeah, that is going to do it for me, boys. Hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and it's going to be a power up. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. So,